session 303. Now that the southern flank is cleared, now is the time to focus in the north. Hornet 1 would take off first and secure the northern area of phase line X-ray, which is pretty much on the flat. Once this is done, Snake 1 and Stud 1 will conduct escort operations on the deed flights. Once our superiority is set, Serpent 1 and Shark 1 will destroy SA2 and SA3 fire control radars. They will also destroy any pop-up SAMs threatening operations in the north. So pretty much a repeat of the first mission we did in the Balkans, but this time in the north instead of the south.
Is the server up? Can't connect.
Did you update to 3.6?
Yes.
Everyone has
I'm
had
connected.
to update your Balkans theater.
God,
That's
I did not see this. Anyway,
Just comes with the job of being a Hornet.
Hornets get all the kills, have to delete everything. All right. And bye.
Just keep those little F-16s safe.
our little bows. Brothers from another mother, because we don't have the same daddy. Something like that. Oh, we don't have the same mom.
Fuck are you talking about, dude?
The F-16, you know, being like family to the 18, which it's not, but you know.
Well, they
All right,
didn't want our YF-17, so we got the F-18.
Okay, guys, we're package number 17924. Okay, got that right. Flight orders as follows: Serpent 1, which is a seed north. Shark 1, which is seed south. Snake 1 is Barcap north. Stud 1, Barcap south. Hornet 1, Barcap center, and Scout, I guess. Time of day is morning still. We have fair weather. Situation is getting pretty bad. They have broken through our bar caps on the flot and are currently doing some strike and AI missions deep within our flot. We have SAM nets that are currently firing, but they're running out of stores. We need to immediately relieve them on the northern side of the flot, and we need to suppress the SAMs on the northern side of the flot. So that's pretty much today's mission: bar cap and seed from the center of the flot all the way to the north to Hungary. That's pretty much our intent. Ground threats are as follows: known SA2, known SA3, which are both targets for the seeds. The SA3 in the north, just north of the bullseye, is objective for Serpent 1. SA2, just southwest of the bullseye, is objective for Shark 1. To the southeast of the bullseye is an SA5. That's a pop-up threat. If you can kill it, go for it. Otherwise, don't extend too far. There are known SA10s deep within the enemy plot. Also, kill any pop-up SA4s, SA6s, SA9s, whatever you can find. Prioritize SA4s, SA6s, SA11s, things like that. Bar caps, your job is to both defend the seed flights and to set up some kind of security in the northern side of the plot. Hornet 1, your job is to get there first, a few minutes before everyone else, scout the area, and if need be, set up grinders to fend off any fighters on the way. After that, then Barcap Center, or Barcap Reserve for any of the other Barcaps that need assistance. The air threats are pretty much vast. Before, we only had to worry about a few SU-27s flankers and mini MiG-21s and MiG-23s. We shut down the MiG-21 and MiG-23 base in the south and the north. It's a bit different story. It's all MiG-29s, SU-35s we're starting to see, and the dreaded MiG-31s. So quite a bit different threat versus the coast versus the more inland area. We're fighting much higher tech and much more numerous fighters. Commit ranges for all bar caps will be let's set that as 60 miles. Start prepping your grinder. 40 miles commit. Try not to dig too deep into the enemy flot. As you know about the SA-10s, we don't know their exact location, but they are somewhere within. Stand by.
Bunch of Luca.
Okay. So pretty far in deep. Yeah, don't extend too deep into the plot. Otherwise, just be a bit defensive, but commit at 40 miles. Sequence of events. Hornets will take off first. and fly Scout for the rest of the package. Everyone else fly Carrot per your steer points. Hornet will come up from the south and meet up in front of the package at a rendezvous point. I think it's everyone's steer point 3. Is it the rendezvous point, sort of? Dark?
Yeah, I made that kind of an Alamo.
Okay. Do we have... Let's see, what's our Patriot situation up north? We have a Patriot almost right in the center of our forces. And there's a there's a MiG almost overflying that Patriot, and a MiG-29S. It's a middle aircraft. It's the Patriot's just south of him, so he's either defending or something's going on with that Patriot. But we use that as an Alamo point, and of course our Steer 3 is an Alamo point or fallback point. Method of method of the package is we have north-south lines. Reference the map on the forums, or just have that pulled up. In the center is going to be Hornet, and north and south we have a north bar cap, north seed, south bar cap, south seed, and your flights just sort of pretty much coordinated that way. Stay in your zones, and if one zone gets overwhelmed, Hornet will try to assist. If the zone is still overwhelmed, then I'll try to call you in, or someone will call you in to that area to assist. Succession of command and data link. I'll host data. Succession of command following that is going to be either one of the escorts, anyone that's still alive, or not engaged offensive. So if we're in the north and I go down, and Dark Fiber is engaged offensive, Kraus take over. If Kraus is engaged offensive and I'm also assisting and I go down in the south, Dark, you take over. We'll do it like that. Otherwise, one of you guys decide who to take over, just whichever. And also, if you take over, anytime you're package lead, you're going to be hosting data. Oh, you guys are cool with that, Dark and Cross?
Copy.
Yeah, Raj.
That's about it. We have supporting aircraft. We have an AWACS landing, but we have an AWACS taking off a good 5 or 6 minutes before we take off. And so they'll be flying almost directly behind us the whole way in. And they'll scout anything for us. Hopefully the AWACS is communicating with us. If not, make sure you VID targets. Communications standard SOP listed on the forums or on your flight cards on the forums. Hornets, you have a weird channel on your flight card for the tower. Just copy that down. Any questions?
Yeah, so the TOTs are very slow, imply a very slow cruise speed. It's almost stalling out for the escorts, and it's only 300 knots for the seeds.
It'll take a long time to take off, like a bit longer than 6 minutes to get in and then to take off. So it'll actually make sense.
Okay, but how are we controlling the air defenses on the FLOT? Like when am I cleared to go to my patrol point?
Well, the
There's an
intent is
SA2. There's an SA2 overlapping where I'm supposed to be patrolling. So.
the seed will be just behind you. They'll kill it on the way in.
Okay. They're going to be ahead of me, right? Because that's what
Right.
the
So
says.
who's flight lead to Stark One, by the way?
Me, Domestos.
So if you cross, Domestos will call you door open for that SA2.
All right.
And
My plan, Kraus, was to fly in about 10 miles trail of you and let you clear the way. And if you decide it's clear to come through, we'll come through in terms of the air picture.
So you want me to be on station first? But that's not what the TOT says. You want me to be
No, I
on
know,
first?
but I was going to talk to you. It seems to make sense if you just literally 10 miles ahead of us, we'll fly in trail.
Okay.
And if we all have to retrograde, we'll do that and sort ourselves out.
All right, so we'll do it like that. Yeah, escorts clear the way for 80 fighters. When set, proceed to your thing. Kill the SAMs or 80 pop-up SAMs that we don't know about on the FLOT. Other than that, any final questions from flight leads?
So,
Yeah. Biggie.
just to be sure, for the Hornets on the Roosevelt, the tower is 227.9 then?
Yes.
Because it's different than the first time we flew this.
Yep, it's different.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's kill some Soviets. Switch channels.
Could you drag me, please?
Apex 2 for Snake 1, please.
All right, listen up.
Hello.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Grüß Gott.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Come on, that's not a very Austrian thing to say. Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott or Servus.
Servus. Blackburn, you in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you Turkish or are you English? Are you native to English? Can you speak good English?
No, I'm not native.
Okay. All right. What's your experience level?
I'm pretty good in single player, but I don't know.
Have you flown in multiplayer before?
Yes, I did.
All right. You know how to fly on someone's wing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, gents. This is flight 17924. We're going to start off by doing go over the threats. The package brief didn't really go over them properly. We're going to go over the most likely vectors for threats and air defenses. So go ahead and pull up the order of battle and reference the following airbase, starting with Banja Luka. It's about, I don't know, 70 miles south-southeast of Steer 5. There are 2 squadrons of MiG-29s there and a squadron of Su-24s. They'll be approaching from the south-southeast, so draw a steer point line from on top of Banja Luka Airport to Steer 5. You should have a line with their likely ingress route. Note that about halfway between there and Steer 5, there is an SA-2 that is was directly overlapping our original patrol point. Active SA-2 that Shark 1 will kill. Okay, moving on, there's another airbase of note, which is Castella. It's on the Adriatic coast. It's got an active SA-2 guarding it, and it has a squadron of MiG-21, squadron of MiG-23s, and a squadron of Su-24s. Put a steer point line on top of that, and move it towards draw it towards Steer 5.
Oh, what's its name again?
Castella. It's Castella. It's about halfway down the list. Third likely bandit vector is going to be Sarajevo. Sarajevo has a squadron of MiG-23s, disregard, MiG-31s coming out of Sarajevo. We're going to go over how we're going to deal with them in a second, but draw a steer point line between Sarajevo and steer point 5. And you should have sort of like a triangular pattern with 3 steer point lines going towards steer 5. Those are likely bandit vectors. So there's an SA-3 to the northeast of that SA-2. All right. So we are a 4-ship. We're gonna roll with change the loadout here. We're gonna roll with 3 tanks, 2 600-gallon tanks, a centerline 300-gallon tank, 5 M120 Charlies, and an AIM-9X. I don't think we'll be doing much visual range engagement in this, and the jammer is useless because all of their missiles have home on jam, so not really useful in this environment. Let me set the alternate field too, but that's definitely wrong. Let's see. Yep, that looks fine. Alright, I'm going to set the alternate to a Croatian airstrip called Krkele. It's northeast of Steer 4. Alright, that's set now. Krkele Obkriki. I'm sure I'm destroying that pronunciation, but that's where we'll be boarding to if need be. Alright, here's the game plan. We'll go ahead and rotate at about 190. We'll do a 2-ship departure, rejoin into a finger 4. We'll push to Steer 3. At Steer 2, we'll fence in. We'll probably even fence in as soon as we're saddled because there could be bandits between the airbase and the AOR. So as soon as we get airborne and we're saddled, we'll fence in. In fact, now that I think of it, let's do a 4-ship departure. This way we're ready to fight if need be, getting airborne. We do a 4-ship departure with a 5-second stagger between the first 2 and the element. Fence in once we're saddled. Push to Steer 3 at medium altitude. We're gonna then from Steer 3 push to Steer 4, and at that point the element will anchor Steer 4. If we haven't been engaged yet, the element will anchor Steer 4. I'll proceed with number 2 to Steer 5. We'll clear that, and once that's clear, we will anchor Steer 5 in a right-hand orbit. I'll then call in Shark 1 to come in and kill that SA-2 to the east, and we'll remain with myself and number 2 anchored on Steer 5 and the element anchored on Steer 4 in a position to set up a grinder. So if we get bandits coming in from the southeast, I'll engage. Once we're defensive, the element will flow in. So I need you, Balky, to manage that. So if I say that I'm off to the northwest, I expect you to start flowing, communicate that you're flowing southeast and that you're into the southeast, and control your element. I'm not going to be able to micromanage your element, so you need to control your element.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll go over. That's the general game plan. We'll remain there until we're at the end of vol, or until the package commander tells us to come off. Once we're out of long sticks, we'll call that the end of vol, and we'll RTB. I'm not gonna try to do heater engagements against these fucking MiGs, so you don't want to get involved with that. Okay, so let's go over the actual air-to-air engagement strategy. So what we'll do is we'll do Fox 3 long. So the element or flight leader will sort. We'll do Fox 3 long with a crank to the left. So in my case, just assume I get engaged offensive at Steer 5. Fox 3 long, crank to the left. Once Pipple, defend to Steer 4. Come off to the northwest, and at that point the element will come in to the southeast and flow southeast looking for bandits to clean up the rest of the group. If they're medium, if they're at medium range, Fox 3 medium, and then split S. Don't wait for the Pipple, just split S. Drop altitude, maximum speed, and massive chaff employment, flare employment. If you're within medium range, assume you've been launched on by an adder. If you get an adder, post haul to the ground, dive towards the ground, maximum speed, drag the missile, and then slowly pull up when the missile starts to lose energy. If unable, pull a 9G brake turn once the missile is within the inner ring of the RWR. Of course, emergency jettison if you have to defend against an adder with a brake turn. We shouldn't have to defend against adders with a brake turn. If we did, then someone fucked up. We shouldn't be within parameters for them to engage us. Again, Fox 3, crank left, and then hard left to Steer 4. If you are in a medium engagement range, Fox 3, split S. Immediate split S. Jettison if you haven't already. Immediate split S. We're going to have a lot of fuel, so we'll have a lot of speed and power. So we should be able to outspeed and outpower most of these bandits. With the exception of the MiG-31, we'll go over that in a second, how we're going to deal with those fucks. But that will be the general game plan for MiG-23s, Su-30s, Su-35s, what I just said. Stay with your wingman at all times. If the lead of your element's unable to sort and he's engaged, just sort and shoot at your own discretion. Make sure to declare everything you shoot in a BVR engagement. There could be friendly aircraft in the area. As you can see to the south of our Steer 5, there are friendly aircraft. So declare everything before shooting. If we start to get jumped and we get overwhelmed, we'll just anchor around Steer 4. That will be our fallback point. There's a Patriot there. And if you're engaged offensive, and you're unable to flow towards Steer 4 around Steer 5, just go NOE at Steer 5. There's numerous mud there and shore ads. So if they chase you down to the ground, they're going to get fucked up by linebackers, Avengers, and K-2000s at Steer 5. Steer 4 doesn't really have any mud other than the sand, other than the Patriot, but should be able to be a good defensive position. You can pull them towards the Patriot if need be. There's a little bit of a mountain rise leading between Steer 5 and Steer 4, so you should be able to go NOE behind Steer 4 if you're getting chased, and then come up to altitude and resume the grinder. Alright, MiG-31 engagement strategy. So MiG-31 has a missile that can engage roughly up to like 50 miles engagement, effective engagement range, so they outrange the AMRAAM, even when even at Fox 3 long conditions, even under a loft condition. So the way we're going to deal with those guys is we're going to get as fast as possible, maximum gate, maximum altitude. If they engage us, we'll do a Fox 3. If you get any spike on your RWR at all, you assume you've been launched on, immediately do a split S, and the other element will try to engage them. If you don't get a spike, then they're probably not engaging you, or they're unaware that you're there. Do a Fox 3 long, and then crank. If you get any indications on your RWR, anything at all, do a split S immediately, and then defend towards Steer 4. If we have a flight of say 2 or 4 MiG-31s and they're hot on us, we're gonna have to. What's gonna happen is the hot element, the element that's engaged offensive, will likely get engaged by the MiGs. They'll have to split S and defend towards Tier 4, and we have to drag the group of bandits into the other element. That's how it's gonna work. Worst comes to worst, if both elements are defensive, just flow on Tier 4 and we'll pull them into the Patriot. The Patriot should outrange the MiG-31, so if they come within that range, they'll be engaged by the Patriot. So either way, it should work. But key point is that you're not going to get a missile launch indication, and you're also not going to get a spike. You're just going to get little chirps, which is like their passive scan mode. And that is a launch. So assume you've been launched on. It has a terminal heat guidance, so when you'll just blow up out of nowhere. So just assume you've been launched on, and you hear if you have anything on your RWR, and especially if you're getting repeated ones. Like if it just chirps you once, that's probably fine. But if you're getting like chirp, 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 that's probably a launch. We'll be on Victor 4, and we'll do wingman tack ends. I'll be on 14 X-ray, and number 2 will be on 77 X-ray. Number 3 will be on 77 Yankee, and number 4 will be on 14 Yankee. Okay, 3. Do a short anchor here, right-hand turn, and then continue.
Copy. Do you want us to do it on Tier 4, or can we do it now?
Now.
Copy. Okay, 4, let's go into right-hand turn now.
Hornet Snake is available for support required.
Copy that. Hornet 1 is retrograde northwest. Please clear the area. I think we got the last guy, but checking him.
Hornet 1 turning into you, D-Loud.
Hornet, your 6 looks clear.
Thank you very much.
Alright, Snake is back on mission.
Yeah, Shark is engaging MiG-29, bullseye 283.048.
Serpent 1 is heads down, scanning for land.
Stretch back, contact friendly.
Okay, element is coming out of the turn.
Said 1's on station.
Lead, we are 15 miles separate.
Roger. Continue to steer forward and proceed as fragged.
1 stays clear.
I'm at 382 knots. I'm currently mill power. Shark 1, stud.
Go ahead, Shark.
Continue.
Shark continues.
Airspace is clear.
Shark has a distance, but 5, no other contacts.
Shark 1 is nails 31, 140. Okay.
Nails 31. We're getting low at long sticks, so someone's going to have to take charge here.
2 kick in the burner. 2 MiG-31s on our nose. 28,000 flank left.
2.
Stud 1, commit. 220 for 044, 23,000, MiG-31, strength 2. They're cold now.
2 sorting on the trailer. Lost.
They're going cold. They're trying to drag us into that SA2. All right, come out of the burn. Snake 1, stud. They're hot again. Kick in the burner.
2 got the rear one. Okay, 4 get in the bus.
Bandit 26015.
Say again?
5. Are you committed to that stud?
They're cold on us again.
Fiber, kill bandit. 223 for 019, MiG-29, strength 4.
Yep, copy. Nick fitting.
We got MiG-29s for our 10 o'clock. They're going to engage us. Defend now, 2.
Snake 1 is commit 234
Stud 1 is defending. Defending out.
Offensive warship.
Shark 4. 3 gate. Sword on bandit.
2, 3.
4. Sorry, hurry back forward. Fox 3, 235, 020.
This is Shark. We have strike 29 on the nose. Do you want us to engage or retrograde?
If you're a siege, you retrograde out. Let the Marcus handle it.
Shark is retrograde.
Serpent 1 is retrograde. Mark 5, 6 o'clock.
Northwest.
Fox 3 medium 250018.
3. Sword on those 31s if possible.
Looking.
They're at 28,000 last. No jammer on them. Should be to your right 1 o'clock somewhere.
1, my RWR keeps beeping. You see something on my 6? We're looking. 4, turn right.
4. Fox 3 long.
No joy.
It was dropped for a short time, like 5 seconds, then it stopped. Your 6 looks clean.
Oh, friendly. 269029. Engine 19.
2, flow on steer 4.
2.
3, are you out?
We're hot right now.
What's your status?
Okay, the MiG-31s are gone, the MiG-29s are destroyed.
Roger. Head out towards tier 4.
Shark flights retrograde.
3 SA again. Come out there, Steer 4.
Found the MiG-31s. They're over the SH.
Mud 4 active on the flat.
Data.
Sending you data.
Snake, engage Mud 4.
Right, MiG-31s 195029 into switch code.
3, come out.
Then
3, I say again, come out.
copy. 4, let's go left and turn.
020, 21,000.
4. 1 smash.
31s.
I'm 3, not 3.
3018, Fox 3.
They're hot now.
Snake 13, Fox 3, MiG 31, bullseye. 4. Took 1 and snapshot, SA4 flat.
Shark 1, Stud 1, continue.
Snake 14, Fox 3 again.
4, flow, seaport 4. 4.
Snake 1 commit. MiG-31, 187-011-820.
Lead. Got a near 31 on my 5 o'clock fading.
Roger.
Fox 3, 181-006-819. Fox 3 long,
Contact.
170-005-816.
Snake 1, Stud.
2 tele.
Stud, go ahead. We've got a 31 spike on our nose.
I think they splashed that 31. 2, check right. I got nail again. Over bullseye, 13,000. They can deal with that.
2 tele. 2 turning hot.
I've got 31 on the nose. We are retrograding again.
Check left intercept.
24-3 engagement. Big
Say again.
Check left intercept. Stud 1 committing MiG 31, 10,000. Over bullseye.
Heard that, Stud. I got a shot right now.
Three come in. 1's off to the Steer 4.
2 lost target.
2 check left. We're returning to Steer 4.
Okay, Snake 1 is back on station, Cap.
Package revised. Picture is clear. Picture is clear. Do your stuff.
Shark 1 is inbound for target.
Everyone is going to continue its track once we rejoin.
Three, stay at 24,000.
Copy.
You can go higher than that if you need to loft a missile, but 24,000 are a combat block. Dude, those guys are 15,000 outlaws.
Magnum SA6, bullseye 194 for 00.
Say again?
Did you just declare something?
No, I just declared those as Angels 21.
Confirmed. That's engaged.
Okay, 4, let's go defensive again.
One's in. Nails 21, left 10 o'clock, those are friendly.
Oh yeah, no worries, that's it.
Said one be advised, Nails 21, southwest are friendly.
Didn't know we had friendly 21. Croatian.
Circle 1-3, Magnum. One is RTB fuel. Someone take over back.
Said one.
Order 1 is turning off data.
Serpent status. Serpent 1, stud 1 status.
Defensive, 1-3.
Serpent 1-1, slap shot, 1-3.
Sam 055.
Yep. Missiles in the air, off that 3-3.
3, Magnum.
Missiles heading 210.
Alright, one's out to the
Serpent 1
west.
slap shot, 3.
Copy element 1.
Server 1 status.
Stud 1, you got merged 21. Nail 21 merged on your mark out.
Those are friendly.
Oh, copy, friendly, Mr.
Acknowledge my last, those are friendly.
Acknowledge, yeah. Sorry, out of common issue.
Any Serpent call sign, stud 1 status. Shark 1, stud 1 status.
Serpent 1, Falcon ship.
Yeah, what?
One, good ships. We're overhead the SA2. SA2 launch. Stand by.
Serpent 1, it's slap shot, not
Bird, SA2.
Visual
Magnum,
passing.
SA2.
lead. Did you have those jammers? 179067?
Here we go.
Due east 80 miles.
Serpent State, what's the status of the SA-3?
I think we just lost Shark 1.
Shark 1-2.
SA-3 is down.
Got MiG-31, 180041. Hot. 4 going to the burn. Nose up. Package engaged. MiG-31, 18040 at Angel 25.
One supporting.
2 Charlie.
Serpent 1-1 Magnum, mud 5.
Fox 3 long. 3, Fox 3 long.
2 times Fox 3
4,
long.
Fox 3 long.
Turning defensive.
Package Shark 1-2.
One's committing.
Over. Shark 1-1's hit.
2 supporting.
Oh, it's a 2 ship. 2 sword on the left one.
MiG-29.
2. 2 Charlie. 4 jettison tank.
Stud 1, commit 196 for 036, 25,000, MiG-31 straight 2.
Tank 1-4 committing MiG-29, 066.
2 kick in the burner. Another group behind them.
Fox 3 long. 1, Fox 3 long.
Fox 3 long, crank right.
Be advised.
Caution.
6.
Caution.
Defending Mud 6. Stud 1, Mud 6 east.
Fox 3.
2, Fox 3 long.
Package. Mach 6.
1, hit the hole.
036.
1, hit the hole.
Serpent 1 is defensive, MiG-29.
Serpent 3, come in and clear a 6.
56.
Shark 1-2, Magnum SA-6.
Cap, flare.
Has west of Bolt.
Alright, we got 4 ships.
Cap, flare.
3-1 Angel 18.
Cowboy.
2 knock it off, flow on steer 4.
Cowboy. Ship spotted.
3 knock it off at flow on steer 4.
250, 50 miles.
Fox 3 long, 07030, Angel 21, MiG-29.
2 status.
Lead, you've got MiG-29, you're 5 o'clock, engaging.
Understood. 3 status.
My number 4 hits, I've got 3 MRAPs.
Understood.
Engaging MiG-29.
Stud 1, engaged offensive.
3, Fox 3 long.
259-051, strength 4, MiG-29.
3, Fox 3 long.
3, come out.
Port. Defending MiG-29.
Alright, one's in hot, come out, steer 4. 2, what is your status?
2 is currently supporting 3.
Say altitude.
Fox 3 medium.
2, Fox 3
Fox,
long.
Fox 3 on who? What bullseye?
3 descending Fox
Reagan.
2, Fox 3 long.
Fox 3 medium.
2, Fox 3 long.
Serpent, recommend you retrograde back to the front.
2 defensive.
Apron.
Mod 6, defending. Breaking deck. Going
We have a
NOE.
We have 16 Angels 15 077
Serpent, what's your status?
Serpent is 4, good ship. I was just wondering if anyone has the damage first. We have the smoking F-16 in here.
1, Fox 3 long.
Serpent, load to the northwest. Get on the front. There's
1, Fox 3 long.
Serpent, copy.
3 standing in.
1, Fox 3 medium.
One's defensive.
Split 6. Getting locked. I'm NOE right now. Heading for LMO.
One, Pitbull.
One is Pipple. I have 3
1, Pitbull.
long sticks off on those MiG-29s.
1, Pitbull.
Shark 1, Serpent 1, start flowing out in RTB.
Serpent 1 is already retrograde. Shark 1.
2, come to altitude. Reference 04.
3, Fox 3 long.
Okay, 3 going defensive. 3 times. Fox 3.
Did anybody get a damage version in flight?
That Snake 1-4 is slipping over.
2, to your left, 7 o'clock, 3 miles.
2 visual.
Roger. Check left and turn in with me. 3, come out.
I'm already out.
All flights should be retrograding to RTB.
2 has 1 long stick, 1 heater. There's single MiG-29 on my 6, but I'm pretty clean.
2, kill my radar. Kill Bandit 8000.
2. Fox 3.
2, Fox 3 medium.
He's defensive now.
3 steam. 2 pitbull.
1's committing, 246 for 042, 17,000, Stu 24. Fox 2, defending.
Fox 2.
3 standing in, King, your 6. Left.
Alright. 3, do a quick scan and then retrograde on Steer 4. I want us to get out of here.
2.
Snake 1, stud status.
Snake 1, we're 3 good ships, most damaged. We're RTB. Picture is clear on the east.
Yeah, so why are you over the bullseye? Are you RTB?
Lead. Single MiG-29, 214042, hot, 40 miles.
You need to burn out of there because you're the forwardmost element and we're out of missiles.
Okay, Roger.
Magnum, AAA, Northern.
Shark 1, this is Stud 1, RTB now. Acknowledge.
Shark 1 RTB.
3, say weapons.
One heater, I've turned out. I'm on your 6 now.
Understood. We're just going to anchor at tier 4 until these other guys get out. I have no missiles.
Yep. There's a single MiG-29 following us. I'd advise going northwest of tier 4.
Let's just drag him into the Patriot and rejoin us tier 4.
Copy.
Alright, say fuel.
2 fuel, 039. 3 fuel, 036.
Alright, we're also almost Joker.
What happened to 4? He got that A6?
Server
like
1, Server 1, stud 1.
Go for Serpent.
Why are you over in SA3? RTB now, over.
Excellent. Serpent 1 is going to RTB in a second.
You're...
3 has been knocked down as well.
Yeah, flow out now. You are unsupported. None of us can support you.
Serpent 1 copy.
Also, Snake 1 has that MiG-29 today 9 o'clock, about 20 miles.
Snake, Snake stud, say weapons.
Four Magnum.
Isn't Dark Fiber's call sign Snake?
I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, Snake flight is 8, long 6.
Roger. Clear Serpent on the egress. We're unable to support.
Yep, Wilco, we're on your 6, 20 miles.
Alright, I'm in a left-hand turn, slow orbit for the rejoin.
Oh, vision. Three visual.
Sentry 1, stud 1-1, request picture. Stud 1-1, Sentry 1, picture with multiple groups. Nearest edit bullseye, 5, 40 miles, 16,000.
Vigil.
Stud Snake, looks like you're clear, bunch of friendlies around you.
Stud 1-1, Sentry 1, contact is friendly. Stud 1-2, Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
Alright, check right.
Three is rejoined.
Sentry 1, nearest hostile, 227, to ship full line, 210, 50 miles, 26,000.
Yeah, leads nearest hostile 70 miles to our southeast.
Yeah, roger. Alright, airspace is clear. Stud 1's RTB. Alright, let's shoot for angels. 5 degrees nose up, no power, and reference tier 1.
2, 3. I hope 4 got home.
No, I think he got blown up.
Someone said there was a smoking 16 going home.
Snake 1, element 1, checking right to delouse server 1.
So I saw a smoke plume behind me, so I think 4 actually did blow up.
I saw him get hit. I think he. Well, I saw him after he was hit. I think he was on fire.
Phone's locking him up from, you know.
It's like stalled out over there. So I guess he's bugged out or something.
Yeah.
So after this engagement, go back. And so let's see the second engagement. We have Bark up south with Kraus setting up on 31s. Bark up north with Dark Fiber.
Yeah,
Right, he seats out. He
Cross
seats
engage
out.
first,
Oh, he's
and
Bark
then
up north.
Fiber just rejoin to support.
So you can see over here on the right side, those MiGs were pulling us towards the SA2. The SA2's like over here it's like over here somewhere. They were dragging us into the SA2, but you can see as well though there's this group of Fulcrums flanking as well. So I knew that these guys here were about to engage us, but I was trying to see if I could get a Fox 3 long off on those MiG-31s first. So we had to make a judgment call, and I asked Fiber to kill those 29s. I don't know if he actually heard me or not, but
yeah. So here's north. So we just finished our fight right here, and so I'm like, all right, Element, you take lead. We're out of missiles for 1 and 2. We're gonna just support you. Like we have 2 missiles amongst the 2 of us, and so I'm like, Fluky, you and 4 with Hornet 1-4. You guys sweep ahead in Central Cap. Dark Fiber's in Northern Cap, and Kraus are gonna deal with the 31s in the Southern Cap. At this point, Seed's like, what do we do? I'm like, retrograde. Let the Caps kill everything. We have a lot of fighting still. And so yeah, the Seed. You guys are just kind of waiting for the fight to end because we just killed 8 ships of MiG-29s, and so we have another 4 ships of MiG-29s, and so it's it's 16 ships that to deal with. So Fluky sorts. He's in a good position to kill these, and so yeah, him and Hornet 1-4 was shooter in these, huh?
Yeah.
that was nice lofting.
Yeah, Fluky pumps. Fluky, you getting
3
close
hits.
Oh Jesus, way too
there.
close.
What are you doing, Fluky? What are you doing, Fluky?
Who got
Yeah,
the kill there?
I thought we turned away together, so I turned
Who
back
got
on
the
him
kill
when I
because
realized he didn't.
because AIM-20 from Slaughter and Fluky hit the exact same time.
This was a big mistake. Fluky, yeah, Fluky, you fired. Yeah, he could have. Actually, his number. Okay, so number 4 did all the shooting here. Fluky. Once he got Pitbull, he should have stayed with number 4 and just pumped, and then we would have in the back, or hell, even Dark Fiber's Shark 1 flight, they would have through us. There was no need to push for a merge there.
Yeah, and here comes, and then they both. Who gets the kill though? That's the interesting question. Cause they hit the exact same.
Both get a half aircraft on the plane.
That was calculated.
So anyway, over to Kraus.
SA6 here.
You guys say, all right, we're waving off Element, go shooter because you don't want to be dragged.
Yeah, so I was just getting too close. That's why I'm defending now.
Okay, I'll let SA6 pop up.
No, they didn't pop up yet. They're still sitting there. Yeah, this is the grinder here, so that's why we're split up here.
Stud 1 fired right as he exploded. Oh, Baki. No one knows about the SA6 yet.
No one knows about it yet, no.
And these MiG-31s are not flying like they're supposed to. They're supposed to be up like 50,000 feet at Mach 2.
But I told him, he's defensive now, but I told him to turn around.
Got it.
That's basically,
so who fired?
That's basically the range I wanted to keep.
Okay, so this is, looks like Dark Fiber's Element.
Yeah.
Good sort. And missiles buck up.
That's one more.
Yeah.
BD, number
it's
2.
probably because those are Foxy's missiles and he's the host. There's usually some weirdness with that.
My number 2 says, "All right, am I cleared?" And I call him. I'm like, "Yeah, kill those out whenever you can. Finish up your missile shots." And everyone else starts getting into the mix here. These MiG-31s
Those
are
poor MiGs.
yeah, they did not do what they're supposed to.
Yeah, pretty dumb AI.
They should have said 50,000 feet is lofting at us. Maybe they can't because we have a jammer on. I don't know.
I didn't have a jammer.
Oh man, look at all these SA-13s though.
Yeah.
That's
All
called
right,
the hard
let's-
deck right there. Is what that is.
Harm launch from Shark Flight.
I think we had a hard take off like 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
Oh no, you killed the wrong SA-6.
Alright, so Domestos kills an SA-6.
I think it was me, but yeah.
That was you? Okay.
But we didn't have the other 6 on.
Yeah, and this is from my number 3. I think I told him to engage
Trash.
something.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, trashed. Okay.
Buck's gonna be engaged by AC3 here.
Oh, 3 turns on.
Yeah.
And 3 says, "Hello, how are you?"
So he
to
calls
see you
defensive.
Wait,
AC3.
can you rewind for a second?
What about how far
Keep,
back are we
keep
going?
rewinding a little bit. Just keep rewinding. Why is it showing the radar circle? Did you have them selected?
Yeah.
Wait, did you select him, Gus, or does it actually
No,
know in
here's-
the ACMI if it turned on?
It knows.
Okay. So if you keep playing now, the bubble will show up?
The bubble will show up if I select it.
Alright, that's what you selected it though, right?
Yeah, there you
okay.
go. That's
Alright, sorry.
They're like, "Where the hell is it? Why isn't it turning on?"
I thought that
Hello?
was I thought that was local who controlled that, but that's cool. That actually you can control the bubble.
So SA-3 is like, "All right, I'm not turning on just yet. I'm gonna wait for an ambush."
Yeah, we've been lucky.
And all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
Fox
he's
and
like,
I got out lucky there.
He's like,
Yeah.
"You know what? Okay, I'm turning on now. Here we go."
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh! Yeah, hey,
Ooh.
I want to see that defense. Go back to the go back. Let's zoom in on those guys.
yeah,
Yep,
that's
and
a
make sure
call
to slow
for
it down as
defense.
well.
This is Northern Cap.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, whoa!
Jeez.
Flares immediately. Nice job.
And he did it.
I think they
That
both
was
went
close.
for dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did what's supposed to. He zigzagged down, but then the SA-13s, he's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
I
The
think
altitude.
"Come to Papa."
yeah, then I think I'm the one who snapshots on this.
SA-13's like, "Yes, come down to me, please." And good snapshot. You guys were waiting for him for the pop up, and there they go. Cool.
Good hit.
So, defended that correctly. A nice sneaky SE3. That was the pre-plan though, right?
Yep.
Cool.
She's MiG-21s on the
Yeah.
south side of the plot. I call them friendly.
Those are friendly.
I call them friendly, but we almost someone tried to kill them later on. These guys are friendly and they're just flying into the middle of our formation.
Slovenian. Okay, so Shark 1-1. Domestos starts
Oh,
taking fire.
poor
He
Domestos.
immediately snapshots below.
Oh,
Boom.
God.
Oh,
Ejects.
yeah, no luck.
Get back.
And
Directly over an enemy battalion.
And I think is a harm miss. I'm not
That's
sure
50
though.
years of
No,
gulag
it
for
hit.
you.
Oh yeah.
Yep, right into the gulag. So let's
Who
Oh,
knows?
maybe
The
not.
missiles could be particularly sneaky.
Yep, SAT. I mean, he popped up just right there, but I mean, he was
Yeah,
waiting for
pop-
the SAT to turn on.
Yeah, popped up right below him. There's very little. All you can do is like go right at it and like do like a barrel roll, quite
Yeah.
literally,
Hit the corkscrew into him, and
try and just get it to build up so many errors and so many problems that it just can't turn hard enough. That's all you can really do. There's not much.
that's the first loss we took.
Yeah, lesson there as a wingman is to have, like, if lead is flying over a site like that, have your eyes on it so you can warn him instantly. But
Oh yeah,
Okay.
more
Oh,
MiG-31s.
Super 4.
Yep, and here's a grinder. A grinder element's engaging these guys.
Beautiful. First element shoots, pumps, perfect. Look at that. Pump for element 1 to go shooter then in the mop up. Alright, element
Well,
shooter, element
ooh.
2 shooter. Or element 1's going to shoot over. SA6 launch.
SA6. Oh
right,
man.
right below you
How-
guys as you go shoot her.
Alright, so how did that not kill anyone?
Probably killed number 4.
Yeah, he didn't evade.
Oh, yeah, dead.
Oh,
No,
damn.
to be fair, the SA6 symbol was overlapped with something else, so the 16 symbol or something at that point. It was really hard to see.
Abe goes for the
Oh,
kill.
there's an arm.
Yep.
Somehow the
Yep,
harm
an
missed.
Instant slap shot, but it missed, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then
I think I was too far above it.
Yeah, and then the SA6 turns off again. Because I
Oh,
remember
fuck.
it wasn't a
Peter.
problem.
Okay,
again.
alright, here we go.
Well,
PBR
no.
fight.
Whoa.
Number
35s.
4, Shark Foot 140.
Hater on bulky.
Oh yeah.
They didn't like me.
One down.
No.
And Baki's defensive with Snake offensive. Snake, oh my god, Snake turn, run.
Right in front of them. Shoot me.
He knew he was close though because he followed. We briefed this basically.
Yeah.
We briefed that if you're engaged offensive and they were close to go NOE and overfly this friendly mud that's here.
Cool.
So
Good idea.
That was as planned. You can see
So
me.
you twiz.
Yeah. So go back. This is the way that I engage when this shit's close. Like 0 seconds of guidance before I do an immediate split S. Is like so I
Go
know
up,
that
you
I
see-
know that
there goes Snake.
Snake's yelling right now. He's like, oh god, I'm defensive. And at this point, I'm like, all right, fucking Fox
1,
3, Fox
2,
3,
3.
Fox 3, and then fucking get out.
Not even, not even soft pitbull, just like go. Actually, at this range, it is a soft pitbull. They can detect, the missile can detect them, but, you know. Cool, and it does.
Nice one. Oh.
SU-35
look at
does
that.
some air show maneuver, Cobra maneuver.
Yeah,
those like
Cobra
Cobra.
everything.
Illuminati confirmed.
Trace victory. Trace victory.
Yeah, these
SU-35
SU-35 seem a little buggy.
do a cool Cobra maneuver and dodge your missiles.
And now we're playing Ace Combat.
Too easy. Oh, Su-24. Just get hit.
And then he goes for the deck.
Oh, he's gonna get killed. That mud. That
I
mud.
lo-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here comes Stinger.
Oh god. Stinger. Oh,
Busted.
See, yo, what
And another
what
one.
did I say, Snake? Are you watching the Snake?
Holy cow.
He got hit by 2
He
stingers.
tried.
Yeah,
To,
no,
he was
I
trying to
briefed
chase
this as
Snake.
well.
He was trying to chase Snake, and he got killed. I was like, dude, if you ever engage offensive, just go over the friendly mud. They'll protect
Yeah.
you. That's
Yeah, no,
literally
I,
what happens.
yeah, I briefed this as well. There's a mass concentration HQ battalions right where we're going to set our grinder. I'm like, guys, so if you're going to chase, just go low. Because of that. And boom.
Nice. Is that an aim 9? Okay, yeah.
That's
Sorry,
Oh,
it's-
wow.
Someone aim 9
That's-
the Singleton
Yeah,
bomber.
so go back.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a pretty long
I
range
think that
shot.
was me. So I'm trying to clear our 6. So I go in, and this is a BVR shot though. That was a BVR aim 9. I didn't see him. He was at like 13 miles or something. Can you actually see when I released it? What the
13
range
miles.
is?
13 miles.
Okay, yeah. So 13 mile. This is like a BVR aim 9 shot, and I knew it was a Su-24, but I didn't want them. I was expecting that guy to go in there. I thought he might be trying to kill our Patriot or something. So good thing I got that.
Yeah, we're
fucker.
9x BVR shot. Cool. It's almost a Micah.
Our flight's still way out there.
Yeah, so we're gonna need probably another ACMI to see the other fight that
Dude,
happened at the very
I
end.
swear to God, mine is still going. Still
Well, we're
going.
gonna have some action again. The dark fiber flag.
So anyway, you guys turn around, check them, and then Dark is like,
if you rewind, So, like right here, or even before this, keep going back. I'm, like, it was even before, I don't know when it was, but I was like, yelling at these guys to RTV. As you can see here, right now they're not engaged at all, they're perfectly clean.
actually here, I'm heading home right. You'll see when we start heading home. Right now, like we're
Yeah,
going
so
home.
like right now, I'm asking, as soon as you gave over leadership, I'm asking for their status. And then Serpent was like impossible to contact. Shark, I got in touch with them. I told them to RTV, and then because I knew that we were still, I thought we're basically at the end of Vol here. we're engaged defensive, essentially. So after this last missile exchange, I'm definitely telling the package to RTV. I don't know exactly when it was, but it was pretty soon. And Serpent was like very hard to contact. Couldn't get in touch with Serpent until
Yeah, we
5
were
minutes, 6 minutes from now.
Yeah, if you look at the distance, we were like 70, 80 miles apart.
If you rewind some, you can see Apex getting hit with those R77s.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
yeah, true.
I was just seeing that. Just have a closer look on that.
Yeah, we need another ACMI to see
Where
what's
did it
going on
come
over
from?
here.
Yeah,
They're in a
out-
fight over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
you
outrange.
see fighters popping up just as they were shooting.
Oh man. Oh, good wingman.
Yeah, I've been
Whoa.
engaged by 2 Aider.
Did it
And
hit me or
Apex
did it
also
miss?
been engaged.
Hey, about another
Ran,
one.
ran out of energy at the last second.
Let's go look at that. What happened?
They were,
Whoa,
they were,
jeez.
They were probably
The
within,
second one hit.
They rewind.
They were probably within like 7 miles if the missile was tracking like that.
Yeah, they just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
behind him.
Oh,
Jeez.
no. Oh, yeah. There you go. That's what kept you alive. The pull low.
Jeez.
What?
Whoa. 34.
Yep. the
Jeez.
Yep,
It's like a
there's
barrel
an
roll.
R77.
It's like a barrel
Yeah,
roll.
the barrel roll low was the only thing that saved you there, Apex.
Yeah, the
If you
thing is,
had-
I realized that I went low on airspeed, so I was like, get the fuck down here. Just get
Yeah.
some airspeed, could build up some distance. That was my thought at that point.
Yeah.
Turn back in.
Yep. All right. If
I
you
can't
hadn't
see
done
the other
that,
aircraft.
if you hadn't done that at the exact timing you did, you would have been dead. That's
And I think this one gets me. That's coming right there at me.
Alright, airspeed is kill. Pretty much you're like, oh god, run.
oh yeah. You need to brake the other way.
Brake hard, brake left, brake left.
Yep. And if you broken low again, I think you may have dodged this because look at its energy and speed. Oh no,
What?
never mind. You do dodge it. Okay, interesting.
What the fuck? What kind of
Oh,
blast
hey.
force?
There it is.
Whoa.
There you go.
There's the other one.
Yeah.
Where
right
there's
on the
one,
money.
there's two.
Ah!
Boom. Yeah, right on the money.
Don't go
He
down.
took a hit and still was able to nurse it back home.
Yeah. Even though bursting my mate's eardrums.
I was looking at the bad guy, but don't know what happened to him.
SA9's like hungry. Come on, a bit lower. A little lower.
No, even though it was kind of a little slurky, but I managed to get home. I was just a bit worried if I would have got 3 green on landing, or well, like when extending gear, but it worked out.
Alright, so you make it home. Cool.
And we're gonna have some threats coming from the left here.
Yeah,
I'd love to
soon
see,
after
like-
this, some MiG-29 just come out of nowhere. I'm just like, nails 29 on 9 o'clock, and we just turn hard and go engage them.
I was escorting Apex and I asked our fiber, do you need help here? Do you want me to come with you? Yes! Yes!
Ah, if we only
never
had one
mind.
ACMI
Yeah.
of the north side in the ERS. Nothing yet, huh?
Here they come, yeah.
Foxy, you're gonna have yours here in a sec?
I don't have any hackman.
Mine
Oh,
might.
oh, cross.
I might have it.
Okay.
Oh, did they just fucking kill the Patriot?
Yep,
Yep.
they killed the Patriot.
God damn.
What is an AS-17? Is that?
It's a harm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Is it the KH-25 or is it the bigger one? Can't remember.
Did it go really fast? Wow, look at the speed of this thing.
Probably a fencer flight shooting those.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
AS-17P, right?
A picture of it.
Yes. AS-17P, right.
KH-31, I think.
The Patriots actually got some shots off before they got slammed.
Oh god, yeah, it's even worse. It's the KH-31. Those things are nasty. Medium range, but like a very, very fast missile.
Krypton. Oh, that's a big missile.
Yeah, no, it's like a Phoenix harm.
So the cage. Here's wiki of it.
Mach 3.5.
Yeah, these I think are the like the KH-55 or whatever they're called in DCS that the Su-25Ts can carry. The T-Frogs.
The Krypton. Okay.
That was pretty close range for a Krypton then. So, in the wiki, they go really far.
Yeah, and remember, in Soviet classification, that's only a medium range harm.
So what was going on with my flight during this stuff? Like,
You want to, yeah, go cross control.
okay. All right, so right around, I think we had actually picked up the 31s here. I don't know why I did each other radar lock, but we're doing the grinder right now. Pretty sure I picked them up first before Balky did.
I can't see them. That's why.
In any case, yeah, we were getting too close to the flot, so I turned around. These guys are going in now. Yeah, this is the whole thing where they were dragging. Oh no, we did engage them here. So these are like, the way that I briefed it, I said do Fox 3 long shots while lofting and then immediately do a split S. Mainly because I was afraid that they would be launching on us, because they're definitely within parameters to engage us right now. I don't know why they're not. They could easily be shooting at us. We didn't have jammers. I thought they would be pointless because of the home on jam of the adder. So yeah, this is the right maneuver here, sort of those sort of high angle, high nose aspect lofts.
Yeah, how high do those go?
Yeah, let's see if those AMRAMs, see how high they go. They
I
must go really quick.
also want to see how high his nose is when he lofts. So yeah,
that's perfect.
That's good. Let's see what these fucking things do. Let's go to over here, see how high they get. Wow. 50,000, 52,000, 53,000, 54,000, 54,000 looks like the ceiling out. Oh, this guy's higher. I think he went up a little higher. This one went a little higher.
Crazy how they retain that high Mach all the way.
This guy was at over 56,000, this guy was. So they're only defending now, which is pretty dumb.
Yeah, that's really dumb AI.
And we're just in
in
our little grinder here again. I think we're offensive now, and I'm just re-engaging them.
So he probably didn't. He should have known SA6 was fired on him, but I mean, he's pretty new, right?
Yeah. These are just more grinder stuff going on.
Yeah, and when you're new, it can be a bit hard at first, at least, to pick out like the SA6 tones out of all the others you're getting, especially if you're being tracked by other things like MiG-31s or like F-16s.
So right here was, I was really wanted the package to get the fuck out, because I knew that we were about to be at the end of Vol, and my whole flight's defensive right now other than me. So I'm flowing in there to try to cover Balky and Snake. And I knew Snake was in trouble because he had gone in to cover Balky, and he got a little too close. I guess he had an R-27 fired at him, and probably, yeah, I guess the R-77 was the only thing fired at him. So that this thing's already ballistic, so he didn't really have any missiles on him at this point or any time. But right here, or a little bit before this, I definitely had some, not target fixation, but I was getting tumbleweed right here. Not tumbleweed, but I was getting, I don't know, sensory overload. I kept trying to switch to Twiz, and I was making mistakes. Once I actually got to Twiz and got him within range, I got my missiles off. We already went over this stuff before, so I'm going to skip this. And at this point, this is like, I really want the whole package to leave at this point. I don't think there's much up here at this point. It's pretty clear, I think. And we already went over that, killed that C-25. And this was like the last offensive engagement I wanted to do before we RTB'd. And this was like, okay, I'll just fire it off, and if we hit it, then we hit it, otherwise, whatever. It's like a last-ditch effort, aim-9 shot. I just didn't want this thing to kill our Patriot. I have ACMI from later on, but overall I think we did a really good job. We only got within Wes of the bandit, like I think that one time. That one engagement that we just showed was the only time we were within Wes of any bandit, other than the MiG-31, but yeah, that was debatable because they weren't locking us, so I think we were good as long as they weren't hot on us. I wish we had the end of this, because at this point I'm pretty sure we're just leaving. Yeah, we're just flying out of here. Once like let me see here. So this is like Tier 4 right here. This is where the Patriot is, and then I do this scan here, check in with them to make sure they're all clear. No, everyone's clear, everyone's clean. There's no bandits in the air, and that's when we RTV, and I check out as the package commander. So it looks like at the end here they started getting, I think Fiber was saying 29 spike, but
Yeah, another ship's coming up behind him.
I think they should have just
Yeah,
kept going.
8 ships, 2 flights.
Because let's see here, even if they're right here, it's still, I don't know. Anyway, so
There's no one to
No,
support him. Yeah.
they got pretty close to them actually.